Great, beautiful day. My name is Cynthia Lees, and I am a light practitioner, a transformational coach, and an author, publisher, and so much more. Today's glimpse of gratitude. Oh, this is episode 11 of Glimpses of Gratitude, and it's a remake. Today's glimpse of gratitude encompasses two facets. One is what the original episode covered, and I will get into that. But the second is for that divine guidance, for those internal nudgings, that realization, that aha, that uh-oh, I did something wrong. So today I'm very grateful for an article that I found some time ago in my process of decluttering and unpacking, which has been going on in this residence for a bit. The article was published in the Boston Sunday Globe Northwest Weekly section, page NW2, written by Globe staff member Phyllis Winfield, entitled, excuse me while I check, Tuesday Club Will Miss an Empathetic Ear. And this was an appreciation piece in the Northwest Weekly. Rather than an obituary, it was an after-the-fact life study by Phyllis Winfield, who was at the time my wife, and the Tuesday Club's empathetic ear that would be gone was my mother, who had passed earlier in March 2002. And Phyllis pulled together this article where she interviewed some friends from the Tuesday Club of my mother's. And in that article, she uncovered my mother's gifts for connecting people, giving them things to do, getting them involved. One woman was new to the community, but she had some skills. My mother, I think she made her the Tuesday Club secretary or something so that people knew her and she had a job and she got connected. The other thing for which I'm grateful was the reminder that sending cards, letters, things in the mail were important to my mother. And for the Tuesday Club, she, I guess, took on the role of sending birthday cards to everybody. It was important for me to discover this now in my life. I have corresponded with people for years. I have a friend, where is he now? He's in Palm Springs, who has a trunk full of letters that I wrote him in the mid 1980s, the 1990s. Yes, we're now in the 2020s, the mid 2020s, and the man still has all these letters. One day I'll go visit him and read. Today, I find the power of a card in the mail to be so much more valuable than a text message or a quick phone call that's forgotten, especially as I'm going through the process of decluttering and unpacking and finding ancient correspondence. I found a letter. I might have mentioned this in another glimpse, I'm not sure, but it was a photogravure. It was a souvenir postcard, but it was a whole cascade of them all attached together that folded up and went inside this overarching envelope. And the message was on the back, and it came from some seaside area in the United Kingdom to my mother when she was a college student in Pennsylvania. And it was addressed to her in her maiden name, and it said, "Dear Betty," and she was not Betty by the time I knew her. She hadn't been. She hated that nickname as a child. So my glimpse of gratitude today is for the nudges, the nudge that told me not to post publicly the first iteration of Glimpses of Gratitude, episode 11, because in that one, I read word for word that entire article, breaking copyright and insulting the Boston Globe were I to post it. And yeah, that's not what I needed to do. My gratitude was not so much for all of the words that were written in the article, but the fact that I found the article and that I had the connection again. And now that I've read it and it's up there as unpublished and will never be published, the energy of remembering my mother is also put out there into the ether. So I have done my service to her. So I'm grateful to my ex-wife for having written it, and to those guardians who helped me keep it packed and find it, and just about for everything in my life. I wish you a magical, marvelous, wonderful, blessed day. Thank you.